time to make another video in the series of practicing English with me. So today is 19 November 2019. I'm back with another video to try to improve my spoken English, and today gonna be talking about what happened throughout the day, and I want to talk about 4 difficult questions that are commonly asked when you are interviewed for a job. Um, I mean, these 4 questions are ubiquitous, everywhere asked it, so it's very useful. So, for what happens today, I got a stomach itch, and it was an intense one. The symptom was severe, and it persists for I think 3 hours or so, and I couldn't think, I couldn't work, I couldn't do anything. Everything around me was darkened, and I couldn't even see things clearly. I couldn't think clearly, and so I thought that I had to go to for emergency, but turned out by an accident that I laid down face to the ground. I figured out that if I get it off like that, the pain will subside. The pain will subside. So that is that, and I kept doing that for I don't know, maybe an hour, and it was gone. So that's that, and I have been asking myself this question for such a long time, that should I quit this job? I mean, I'm miserable when doing this job, but the thought of maybe I can get rich doing this, maybe this is the right way to make money, make me reluctant to do anything about it. So many times I think about quitting and how boring the job is, but thinking about the commission that I haven't got, the potential of this job made everything so hard for me to make a decision. So I think a lot about it, and I want to quit. 5 million thousand down. Is it worth a month of working in here? Another month of suffering? I mean, maybe it will last like 2 or even 3 months, and 3 months in this company is something that I really have to think about, because how miserable I am in here. Every day I wake up totally exhausted. I have no motivation to go to work, and things are getting monotonous and so boring throughout the day. I don't even bother to pick up the phone now. I just thinking about learning English, and in hope for a better chance to score a better job. So that's why I've been looking for jobs this evening, and I came across a video that explained how to answer the 4 most asked question and the 4 toughest question in a job interview. So these 4 are: the first one is, what are your weaknesses? It taught me that in order to answer this question, You have to be very sensible and uh, be uh, tact tactly, what was the word, tactful when you answer this question. um, so don't mention anything about your real weaknesses and just answer that, because in my previous job I didn't have the chance to work on blah 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 specific skills that I really want to improve on. That's why I hope that in this new job I will have the chance to improve those skills. And of course you have to make sure that in this new job you will have that chance to improve a certain skill that you were talking about. So that is for the first question. The second one is, why did you leave your old company? Well, for this question, first of all, the most important thing that you have to remain neutral to the question. You have to remain a neutral attitude toward the question and remain calm and collected when answering the question. Do not show any signs of no, any signs of hesitation or any signs of lying, any signs of being worried when answering the question, because it may if you do that, it might signal for the for the interviewer that you are lying and you are actually have some complicated relationship with your previous company. So you have to keep your poker face on and try to answer in the most objective way you can possibly can, and uh, basically tell that you had nothing to do with the decision of leaving the job, but it was something that happened from the outside that made you have to made you leave the job. For example, maybe it was because your family moved. Maybe because it was because your house is too far away from the company itself. So you cannot bear the burden of traveling so far away every day to your company, and it is exhausting and it decreases your efficiency of work throughout the day. Something like that can be an answer. The most remember the most subjective and the most subjective and the um, what was that? Why did you leave your last job? The subjective. I mean the most objective answer that you can possibly think of, or another reason. Maybe it could possibly be because your company, even though you have worked so hard and you have the confirmation of your previous manager, but because of wrong orientation that made the company had this decrease in sales and revenue, that they have to cut off the employee. And because you are among the five most uh, reason recent five most five most recent hire five most recent hire employees, that's why you have to leave your department. So that is another objective answer. So try to be very objective. It's not your decision. that you made on your own. It is because of the outside that affect on you that you have to make those decisions in order to best answer the question. Trust me, because this is the most complicated question. You have to pay very close attention to this, because if you do anything wrong, they might misunderstood what you say as bad attitude of working, bad bad attitude of working, bad way of thinking, bad way of approaching problems. You blames companies for your non-sufficient work result. So be very careful with this one. The next one is, why did you choose our company? So this one, they only give one really good answer, which is aside from the matching between my ability with the job description and your requirement, I personally want to give our clients the best service, best products that they can ever get from either us or any other competitors. um, and the reason is I actually have did some research about our company, and I really love our company, and I really want to contribute my effort and my knowledge into the company growth. So that is the only answer that they gave, and I think it is good enough to meet the requirements. So the last one, least but not least, why should we hire you? Why should we hire you? This one is easy, but it requires you to carefully analyze the job description. So basically, this one you have to read the job description very careful, and then you picked out what the job description have that match your ability, and how you can fit the role as perfect as you can possibly explain. So basically just tell them that what you need I've got, and I am the perfect contestant for the role, and I am the best fill in the role, and I will try my best to give you the result that you have been expected. So yeah, so that's it for today's video. I think that's enough for today. Have a good time. Bye.